Initialize. 3, 2, 1, 0. Dead coach mode activated.
Brendan Schaub is wearing the pants that my mom had to wear on laundry day. What is it with him and the capris?
They're not capris, the regular pants that he then rolls into a capri style, which
Got
is
it.
even gayer.
Got it.
Which is even gayer.
Damn Chinese techno-fascists! I told you, PewDiePie! I said, don't sign up with this Chinaman. I said it. They got blockchain technology. Pump and dunk with the Jack Dorsey.
Guys, my dad is gay. They took away my PayPal, so I can't get paid. The moon's a hologram. It's all a lie.
And also, the earth is flat and domed. And when you feel the moon beams, they're really cold.
Oh no, everyone's on this track. All the flat
And that
earthers.
football coach guy is on there. Hey, yo, I just want to tell you that earth is flat and read Hitler's diary. Like, geez, they got everybody. It's a star-studded event.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
Kitty Ambush. Kitty Ambush. Kitty Ambush.
You heard we were going live.
Kitty
You heard
Ambush.
we were going live. Welcome, guys. It's Revenge of the Sis, and the boys are here. We're all chilling. What are you doing? Stop. Don't fight. He jumped up right as we went live. What are you doing?
Yeah,
bro?
he did.
Oh, there you go. There you go, buddy.
Yeah, something hopping up during the intro.
There you go, buddy.
How is he?
All right. He's good. He's actually becoming a real cat.
Is he still black?
Well, some things can't be helped, you know.
Yeah, well, tell that to Sammy Sosa.
No, he's cool though, man. He's chattering at birds, and now he like fucking zooms around the house like he's like
That's
actually
cool.
Yeah, he's becoming. I thought he was just always gonna be kind of retarded, but he's starting to actually learn things. So he's cool.
Well, that's cool. Oh, fuck. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff, obviously, that's going on.
A lot of people have been asking me.
But the amount of people, you know, I'm real quick before I get into this is like, there's plenty of fucking shit we're going to cover today, but like, something happened that I thought was really funny. So, you know Amelia Clark?
Yes.
Khaleesi?
Oh, I already know where you're going with this. That was super viral.
Yeah. So Khaleesi, let me. I'm finding the tweet because I should have had it pulled up.
I remember it if you'd like to.
Yeah.
I remember the exact.
Yes,
quote.
go ahead and I'll grab it.
A black guy tweeted a recent photo of her and said, "Damn, she didn't just hit the wall; she flew a dragon into it full speed."
Yes, and that person. And by the way,
and everybody's piling on.
by
that
the
guy.
way, pretty
Fucking great
pretty
tweet.
funny joke. But what got me wasn't the normal people that were coming out, you know, to do the miladies, you know, because there's going to be milady people. We know that. That's a society we live in. But what got me was a lot of the based movie review guys. You know, the ones that are mad and all they talk about is Velma.
Yeah,
It's what it is. And Velma does suck, but guys, fucking 10 episodes?
guys that fucking make 20 videos in front of a pile of Funko Pop dolls, outraged
Yeah.
because Spider-Man's Hispanic for a little
So
while.
there was
Like,
a
relax.
There was
Calm down, breathe.
Yeah. There's for you're right. It's fine. Calm down, guys. It's for
You
children.
know what? You know what the good news is, guys? Comics change all the time.
Yeah.
They'll change back to another guy at some point. It's fine. None of this makes any sense. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what the real good news is? They're all fucking failing and they'll be gone soon and you can stop crying over
They
it.
should make Red Skull Jewish. So anyway, so this tweet those people the quartering tier even the critical I like critical drinker, I'll be honest with you, but even the critical drinker people and all of them like, you're crazy, mate, she's so hot, what are you, stupid? Wow, come on, because she doesn't have makeup on, look how pretty she is. I'm like, this woman would kill you and anybody with a fucking MAGA hat and a goddamn heartbeat. So don't fucking start coming up now here and simping for a hoe that wouldn't spit on you if you're on fire. And I'll be honest with you, I'm going to go on the record. I never found her that hot, even at her peak. Not my type.
She was aight.
I'm
She
not
wasn't
saying she's ugly. I'm not saying
I'm
she
just
wasn't.
coming
close
from
to
it.
the hottest bitch on that show.
I'm
Yeah.
just coming from it like, bro, you're fucking basing a photo where she looks like shit in her kitchen off of fucking
high budget makeup, wig, fucking like.
I don't. But here's my
correcting,
point.
color
I don't care.
correcting.
I don't care on that.
Fucking
I don't
who
care. I don't
cares?
care if they color corrected her and they made her look. Even when she was the prettiest that she was, she's just not my type. Like, you know who I fucking like? The Red Woman. Now you want to talk about someone in Game of Thrones that I'll
that's the one.
fucking simp over in a harp or
fucking Sansa.
Or not even that. Here's one that not everyone brings up. Dinklage's prostitute girlfriend. Bro, she was
hot.
body was probably one of the best bodies on the show.
Honestly, the hooker extras in that show were fucking.
So
all the hooker extras were hot.
But it's the amount of people that it's like all these based people. But then I tweeted out today, I'm like, oh, I guess the based movie people that hate Marvel, they draw the line at making fun of fucking this woman. Look, first off, it is a bad picture. But secondly, you know that like not everyone's for everyone, you fucking simps. You get that, right? Like there's some chicks that Mersh and I have completely disagreed on. You know, and that's fine. But going out there now and just being a simp, going, "Oh, she's actually beautiful." Shut up.
She's not that. And besides,
the fuck
it's not
up.
even just the fact
Cares?
that she's like older looking. She's also like, she's got a hairline like mine.
But not.
I made fun of that guy, and my tweet's doing pretty well.
But it's like these people. It's like fuck all of you. Like I'm so sick of these people. Everybody wants to be these tough guy everything, but you're still all simps. You just don't like Mercer said. You just don't like there's a fucking Puerto Rican Spider-Man. That's the only thing you're mad at. You don't fucking care. That by the way, they would have burned. Listen here, you fucking based movie review guys. If it wasn't for the fact that they fucking messed with Wolverine's origin story, you would let them cut kids' dicks off and let the world fall apart as long as your comic book movies were funny. So shut the fuck up, all right? That's what I'm really sick about this. These people aren't based. They're just mad that they're changing their toys. And that's all they are, which is fine. I think
You're
it's
not
gay.
based. You're just racist and you like comic books.
Yeah. Fucking welcome to the party,
No,
pal.
That's what it is. That's what it is. You just read comic books and you happen to be racist. Doesn't make you based.
Bro, but if I have to watch another video about how Marvel is ruining you make one video about a Marvel shit, that's it. But then every time a new goddamn movie comes out, there's enough 50 you go, can you believe it? This is the worst Marvel movie yet. Yeah, but the thing is, at this point, none of you guys want Marvel to make good movies because it's literally you are dependent on Disney making shit for you to make money. It's a really weird ecosystem, right? If you think about it.
It's And what I don't get about is I don't understand how this ecosystem supports itself. Because there's so many of them.
There's too many of them. It's like, bro, I mean, like one or two videos about Velma's fine, but like 80, 90 videos about Velma. You know? I'm just saying, like, that's where you draw the line. All you care is to leave your comic books alone. It's fine that they're cutting kids' dicks off. That's cool. Mm-hmm. Who cares? Fucking, you better fucking not make fucking Black Widow an actual black woman. Are you nuts? Then they're gonna come at you with both Nerf guns ablazing. You fucking losers.
Yeah.
Look,
and
I'm a
those
nerd.
Really nice battery powered ones.
I'm wearing a DuckTales shirt. I'm a fucking nerd, and I am not disinvested in this shit. Sorry, I just thought it was funny. Anyway.
I think what he's trying to say is, guys, enough.
Yeah. Emilia Clarke is ugly, and she's always been ugly, and she's like 4'3" also on top of all that.
Which I don't mind.
I'd rather fuck the Shame chick. Remember the Shame nun?
Yeah, but she's actually hot.
Because she's actually hot in real life. That's why.
You wouldn't bang a midget broad?
I'm not saying I wouldn't bang a midget broad.
Yeah, I would.
We know Pessy.
Come on,
Pessy would probably fuck that girl with the reality show.
Pessy would fuck that guy with the reality show. Are you kidding me?
It's the 20-year-old that's stuck in an 8-year-old's body.
Oh God, no.
Mm-mm. That you wouldn't do that. Oh God,
no.
You know what's so funny about that? I actually have pulled some of that for prep.
That's actually a weird debate too, because everyone's like,
"Give me some of that."
There is on the one side, if you're banging her, you're
that,
gross, right? And you're fucked up. But
yeah,
on
if
the
you're
other
into
hand,
that, you're fucked up.
But people do make that argument of like, she is 28 and deserves to like not live this weird isolated
Yes,
life.
she does.
So
but
it's
if
a
you
weird
date her, you
argument.
deserve
Like,
stairs.
Hey, listen, Pessy, my argument ain't that I'm trying to fuck her. I just feel bad that, very few people are going to fuck her,
I feel bad too, but also I'd feel worse being seen with her.
Remember her boyfriend came out in public with her and it was like, oh man, that man just ended his whole career.
I'm a school teacher.
What was the name? Oh, that was that we actually played it. Shauna Ray.
Shauna Ray. I was something Ray. I was trying
Shauna Ray. Oh my God, dude, this is member
the
berries.
funniest part about her is
Well, the fact that she's a midget and she could never have a normal life.
that's pretty funny.
The fact that she's been trapped in prison by God himself into the body of an 8-year-old.
And the only bailiff is a bunch of pills that she can't reach at the fucking top of the counter.
Yeah, the only bailiff is a steel jacketed one.
Okay, well, like that.
And unfortunately, she doesn't have the finger strength to to push the bell.
She would have to rig up some kind of Rube Goldberg device, like fucking Pee Wee Herman's breakfast machine, just so she could fucking pass on to a peaceful death.
Yeah, probably that. That's the funniest part for me. What about for you?
Well, that's way funnier now, but the funniest
Hello,
part is
Mr. Breakfast.
Hello, Mr. Suicide. I'm just thrown in the tub with the toaster.
I think I'm gonna cut my wrists. Oh, you said the magic word. It's wrists.
I'm starting to realize why they don't like us.
Pee-wee's Tiny Adventure.
Pee-wee's Pee-wee Adventure.
Pee-wee's Tiny Short Adventure. It's just the intro with the Rube Goldberg tells you that.
Yeah, let's see what she's up to.
Turn to season 2 of I Am Shauna Ray.
My
This
favorite
show
part is that she smokes like a chimney to try to look older.
Oh yeah.
And she has that fucking forearm tattoo too.
Yeah, she constantly has a fucking cigarette in her hand, and so like her
She,
face, it looks
she shows up the way Bart dressed when he was a little bit too short to be Radioactive Man, with like the boots and holding a little chihuahua with a striped suit and his hair spiked up.
It looks like when you're playing Skyrim and you get that fucked up glitch where they put one of the old ladies' heads on a little kid's body.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. She's trying to do anything she can so that people will try to hook up with her. She's smoking and drinking. She's trying to make it very obvious she's not a kid.
Well, or Drew Barrymore at 8.
Yeah. And
That's so fucking true.
Watching her smoke is like. Watching her smoke's like watching viral footage of a Malaysian baby.
Oh God, the fat baby that was smoking. Remember the fat baby that would smoke?
So mean. You know what? I just realized too. We bitch about how much Rumble doesn't respect us, and this is the show we do.
Not only the stove. This is the opening monologue.
Oh God.
God, she's probably so depressed.
Oh fuck. Well, that's not true. She has a lot of people to look up to.
No, Virgie, she's compressed.
Sorry, my blind date is 4:3. Can I get a widescreen one?
She's not even on screen yet.
How could you tell? Yeah, how could you see her?
Mersh's Dennis in the closet right now.
Why did they set up her blind date at an amusement park? She can't go on any of the rides.
Aww.
Fucking Mersh right now in his head. That's what we do. Everybody just starts saying dumb shit, and then we keep talking and throwing things out there. Until next thing you know, we're making pedophile jokes about a 26-year-old woman who's very depressed.
Very depressed.
Ned Tuchin says, "Do we look like a joke to you, Rumble?"
Imagine you have kids with her and you got to take the kids to Disney and she's just got to stand online and hold all the coats.
Yeah, no, it's fucking terrible. It's fucking serious.
All right, me and the kids are going on there. We're going on this one.
Although renting a stroller is cheaper than renting a wheelchair.
You get one of those strollers. You get one of those combo cat baby strollers.
Yes.
You bring the pet and her.
Put one of those little hats on her so she doesn't get too much sun waiting in line for fucking Space Mountain.
Just pull a Mr. Bean, put her on one of those coin-operated things, and put like $50 in it, and then go do your day.
Everyone keeps tapping her head. She's 27 when she's waiting in line in Dumbo. She's not on screen yet.
Airing today, the new season.
Yeah, and
there she is.
Shauna is a 23-year-old living in an 8-year-old's body as a result of pituitary.
Whoa, there was a lot of those on Epstein Island.
dwarfism. So the show gives you a glimpse inside her struggles and her triumphs. But she told
What are her triumphs? I need to. I'm not trying to be mean, but what are her triumphs? She looks like a rejected Mario Kart character. I mean,
I'm getting stronger. She's the guy from fucking American Dad. I'm getting stronger.
Royce, her triumphs this morning. She reached the eggs, didn't break one.
oh wow, good for her.
Well,
that's
the
how-
price they are right now. She breaks one, I'll break her fucking head.
everything has
It
changed
wouldn't
since
be very
season
hard.
one.
That pituitary gland made her bones very brittle.
Yeah, it's literally would be like killing a child, Mersh.
All right, let's
It's
go.
like harming a child.
Let's go back to this. Let's go back to this human Snapchat filter.
My life has changed drastically. I'll walk down the streets of New York City.
And then there's
This
all.
show is actually really bizarre when you watch it.
Yeah.
Not, like, it's just because she really does look and sound like a little kid, but just the way she talks, it's
Right.
just it's like really if you watch it, it's just jarring. Because she's talking about adult shit, like not sexual, just adult everyday shit, like going to work and paying taxes.
No,
You're
but
like,
you,
what
but,
the
but,
fuck?
but,
smoking a cigarette.
but you
Like,
know what? But even,
what's going on here?
but even dating, like, dude. Okay, bit aside, just for a quick second. Do I feel bad for her? Of course, I feel bad for her because any dude she dates is going to be a creep. Like, there's no way around it, right?
Dude, describing this show literally sounds like a pedophile defending himself. Like, yeah, she looks and
Yes.
sounds like a kid, but she carries herself like a woman.
Oh my god, you're so fucking right. Because I was trying to find a gentle way.
There's
to say it.
no
That's why I'm
gentle
like,
way to
oh,
put it. There's no way. There's no gentle way to put it without me putting on a watch list, Merch.
You think they're doing this to like normalize this shit?
No, they're doing this so that the Nielsen company can fucking get all the people that watch it and put them in the fucking put them under the jail.
You got this, you got MILF Manor. Where's the middle?
Oh,
we need a
fuck.
middle.
Holy fuck! This is insane.
Royce, your joke is
Oh,
premised
no,
on the
okay.
fact that we actually lock up pedophiles in this country.
Oh, no, you're right. Good, fair enough.
And someone will scream my
Yeah,
name.
we don't
And it's
talk
really
about
cool.
pedophiles in this country. We put them in the fucking White House.
Hail to the chief.
Wait, Taft was a pedophile?
Yes.
Hey, hey, let me say something to you, Pezzy. Presidents, all pedophiles.
But it also, I like how it hasn't changed 100%. I've had kids hit on me.
I mean, yeah, obviously kids hit on you. You look like you're. Wait, is she also dating?
was
Hold
normal.
on. Is she dating a baby firefighter? What's going on? What's
Hit
this?
on me.
What is this guy? Who's this guy? Is that her date?
Firefighter.
Is that her
A
date?
Baby firefighter.
What is this?
This season on Child Firefighter.
They're trying to do a crossover to get the ratings up. That's the
Wow,
other show on TLC.
Rescue Me Junior is not that great.
Baby firefighter and Sean
From the
Ray are
makers
gonna
of
get
Cop
together.
Toddlers. comes Baby Firefighter.
He looks like he came out of a fire truck playset.
Right after, right after Adolescent Attorneys.
Yeah. Like, wait, how did they find Sean Ray a Lego firefighter today?
You need 30 of them to operate the hose where they go flying all over the fucking...
Like
Like a fucking cartoon.
That is the midget noise.
Yeah, I never experienced that.
With season
What?
2,
It sounds like a weird baby firefighter.
He is a baby firefighter. But again, imagine how does he pass the carrying a body out of a building test that they all have to do?
I wanted to go on a date with a guy that looks like fucking Randy Orton.
That would be funny.
That would be
I would like
hilarious.
people to see that I'm being
Just
vulnerable.
don't
so
play
that
Tetris music. You'll have all of Munchkinland mad at you.
Ma'am, you're always vulnerable. At any point, I could punt kick you. Like
No,
a
but-
fucking return kick.
But I want you.
you know what I mean? Like I could fucking punt you like a return, kick you like a fucking punter across the field. You're vulnerable to everything.
No, but like, here's the thing. Okay.
You're vulnerable to a strong gust of wind.
But just think about like the little things, right? Well, not her. God damn it. Okay, think about the how do I say? Think about the things that you don't think about when you're in a relationship or you're dating a chick, right? You know, you're out, you're there, and you know sometimes you put your hand on her back, or you put your hand on your leg. Not like you're fucking or anything, but like normal like relationship stuff when you're out, right? Holding hands, for example. Imagine being at like a bar setting, right?
No, a crowd crowded theater, and
Or
the guy
yes.
starts rubbing her leg.
Starts rubbing her legs, and then it was you realize that I don't. Next time, no matter how much you want to watch a Pixar movie, you're gonna say no because there's no way for it not to look like you're bringing your daughter in there.
She starts rubbing her crotch during Up.
You're like, please, not
It's
here.
just weird.
You're not here. You know what? As a matter of fact, not anywhere.
Please, you remember last time.
Come on, man. That was the weirdest experience I've ever had at a Dave and Buster's.
That way, maybe the rest of the world viewing it can be vulnerable to someone else in a similar
No,
situation.
she would make a great pedo decoy, though.
Oh, dude, that should be her
Really
job.
We should hook her up with Alex Rosen, bro. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
That would be a weird looking couple. Oh, you mean like for the
No.
show?
Standing at 3'10", Shauna continues to share her journey living with pituitary dwarfism, a condition brought on by brain cancer at 6 months old.
That
Damn.
fucking sucks.
Fuck, man.
We're having fun.
I know. That was fun. Why did you ruin this for us?
Child cancer can be fun. Look at him.
I
Bounce
thought we
around.
took the L out of TLC. What are we doing here?
No, yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, let's stop. This
the
is
channel?
No, we're done now, okay?
You just call it the channel?
Yeah, the channel.
What do you know? We spent some
Channel.
time with Shauna Renee, and now we feel dirty.
Great.
Like everyone else that watches.
Wow,
that
I mean,
show.
we
Fight.
perfect. It's actually perfect the way that worked out. It's funny because the people that actually watch that show only watch like the first 15 minutes of it and then stop abruptly.
Yeah. See, I only watch it to feel badly. Because it's one of the only channels that comes in.
Anyway.
Back. So it's been over 3 weeks since the toxic train crash in East Palestine, Ohio, left a small town in a state of hopelessness. Residents and those spending time in the area are still experiencing trouble breathing, mysterious rashes, and eerie smells that won't
Yeah, but the governor drank the water.
Yeah,
I think you're
well,
forgetting that
sipped
the
it.
governor. Well, you're right.
go away. Meanwhile, the Biden
Did he do the? It's so good.
It's so good. Mine's Monster.
I knew you were going to do that.
administration has barely lifted a finger in acknowledging the ongoing disaster happening in our country. So I went out to East Palestine and spoke to residents, business owners, and members of the community to find out how dire the situation really is.
Turns out very, by the way, guys. Watch.
Thank you all so much for joining me today. I just want to get a little bit about the pulse for the people that.
Well, it's elevated on the count of the poison in the air. Doctor says elevated heart rates. It's normal when you're inhaling poison every morning.
Yeah, it tends
Don't
to
know.
be.
Yeah.
know the area and what's going on here. I guess I'll start with you, Andrea.
Yes, please tell me, young hip Fox Black reporter.
What has been the symptoms that you've experienced? Has there been any burns, breathing, or anything?
I could smell it.
What do you
but
smell?
It's like something burnt but somewhat sweet. It's just a
See, I've actually seen a couple people describe it that way that I've been talking about. And you can find it on Twitter. They said it smells bad. It's sweet but bad.
very odd smell.
That looks like a scene out of like a fucking Armageddon film or some shit. Look at the fucking. Is this the Animatrix? Like what they used for the fucking. This is the inspiration for that.
By the way, Animatrix underrated. Pretty good.
Dude, the fucking sky is blacked out.
Yeah. This Bill Gates testing out his sun blotting thing on a small scale to see how it works.
Yeah. So far in Ohio, so good. Mm-hmm. Except for the,
the dead
sick
chickens and
chemical
stuff.
smell.
Yeah, that'll fuck you up every time.
Your eyes, it's hard to breathe.
36 hours after the train derailment, I went into my shop and I was there for maybe 5 or 10 minutes. My eyes were watering.
Breaking news. I have breaking news. Give me a second.
Legit?
Yep, for real. And that's not a joke. Train just derailed in Tampa. There it is. There you go. Right now, this live footage. Here you go.
This can't be a coincidence at this point.
No, there's 1,000 of those. Remember what Buttfuck said?
This is getting
I think
depressing, man. Somebody's got to be like in the old days. If this was happening,
Latest
right,
here from
they would have started like
WFLA.com.
investigating like all the tracks and trying to find out if people are actually like damaging them or something. And like, it's just like,
Well,
with
you
this,
know,
nobody-
you know. Can I say something? You remember? This is like 2016. Like it's like the 2017, the early days of our show, right? There was those stories about certain Antifa people, pouring
Yeah, remember they were
pouring
gonna
concrete,
fucking-
pouring
Yeah,
concrete.
they were going to
on
sabotage
tracks.
trains specifically.
Yeah, they were like pouring concrete on train tracks and shit like that. I'm not saying that that's connected. Obviously, who knows? But I'm just saying, like, I do remember that being like one of the things that they would do. You know?
I don't know, guys. Until there's 1,700 of these, it's not weird.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The South Manatee Fire Rescue Chief saying that approximately 6 Seminole Gulf Railway cars have fallen off their tracks. We're counting 5 here from Eagle. We're going to get some updated info.
Yo, look at the track. Like, it ripped it off. Look at that. Fucking ripped it off.
Yeah, there's something
Information
wrong.
here.
I don't know, man. This is kind of fucked up. And, you know, other people are saying, this is up under the Trump administration. Okay, cool. Yeah, but, like, Biden's going to be in charge almost 3 years now. Well, how come he hasn't done anything? Like, no one's going to do anything because they're too busy making sure that the roads aren't fucking racist and construction workers all like butt sex? Like, what, you know? They have to be
we
black
got lucky.
guys.
At least ours only had 1 tanker of propane.
Yeah, thank God.
Like, that ain't shit, you know?
Yeah.
From officials on the ground. But as we look here, and as Jack Royer has been doing some camera work for us from Eagle, you can see that
I
there
mean, it
is
also looks like the tanker's fine.
Yeah, no, I don't think this
No,
is...
it's fine. Yeah, they said there's no leak.
This isn't an Ohio situation.
I'm looking at the pictures, like, close up of that track. I mean,
It's
that
weird,
track
right?
was ripped up.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't trust any of this shit, to be honest with you.
I don't know nothing about no train derailment, but it looked weird.
Because it looks like it was just a clean cut in the fucking track there. Like,
I mean, also,
Well, I
if it tips over, it'll rip the track with it. You got to think too, right?
And
yeah,
metal
but like
will
that
shear
clean
like that.
rip like that, I don't know. It's weird to me.
All
It's
I'm
not
saying-
bent, it's not gnarled. It's like a straight cut. You know what I mean?
Train fuel doesn't melt metal beams. This was a controlled. I was a frog man.
Was coughing.
Dave, what do you want to see from our leaders, your leaders?
Look, maybe like a really big air purifier would be really nice. Water that doesn't make my kids die. I mean, you know, like the normal things.
I would like to see
eggs, just eggs in general. We had eggs, but then our chickens started dying.
a lot of communication. At the beginning of this event, there was no communication. It was actually...
Yeah, because we didn't want to tie up the phone lines in case Zelensky called. And they don't have a call waiting. You don't want to tie it up in case Ukraine needed more money. Yeah,
we can't. Look, we have to beat the Russians. That's the most important thing.
Get off the internet. Zelensky might call. You can't tie up our only phone line.
When you reached out and tried to reach somebody, you got the phone menus and the answering machines, and you didn't get a response.
Isn't it the best when you need help immediately and you get a bunch of phone trees and answering machines, and then you immediately go, operator, and then they go, you need to be more specific. Let me ask you, the operator. You need to be
dying.
You need to be more specific.
And so, you know, public trust is, it's gone. It's gone right now.
You guys had public trust before this? Oh, no.
In this area, yeah. And
Who all agrees with that? If I can just get a show of hands that the trust in the leadership is at a low.
But when it comes to the state and federal, we're being ignored.
Cliff, I got to ask you, because the president of the United States has not been here.
Hey, Fox, you couldn't get more than like one microphone to pass around to these guys? I kind of feel like this isn't like a podcasting stage show where you should be passing microphones around. Let's see. D-ball money with $3. One of those tankers is carrying 30K gallons of propane.
The Secretary of Transportation, yesterday was his first day.
Look at him going to work just like a little construction worker.
That's so adorable.
Look at it's almost like
baby construction worker.
Oh, baby construction worker. Right after
Maybe,
adolescent
you know what? I
attorneys.
just figured something out. Maybe we're having all these problems because we're letting all these babies run everything.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's not two gay midgets in a fucking construction suit. I'm not sure of that.
We're giving these fake baby adults TV shows and firefighter chief jobs, and they're running the construction and infrastructure. That's why everything's falling apart.
Being here from the federal level, them not showing up or just now showing up when it becomes a national news story now. What is your response to that? How did it make you feel?
that they don't care about us. Sometimes they give us a little lip service.
And Don, you had some thoughts on that?
I do. Yes.
Okay, listen. I want to hear this people's story. But here's the thing, Fox.
The problem is nobody cares. I mean, look who Fox sent.
Yeah, can you send like
that guy sucks. He can't even talk.
One microphone?
That guy sucks so bad.
All right, listen, those Palestine people, I get it. But you know what's more important?
Russia is ramping up airstrikes as the U.S. reaffirms its economic support for Ukraine.
Greg Palcott has the latest developments on the war and another.
Good. You know, it's been a year. Can you believe? Does it feel like it's because I feel like we covered it when it first happened? Does it feel like it's already been a year since fucking Ukraine's been at war? This is what happens, man. This is what happens all the time. Is these? We said it at the beginning. We said at the very beginning. It goes. It always starts with we have to just get Ukraine. We're going to sanction them, and then the war will be over, easy peasy. Then 20 years later, we're still fighting a proxy war.
Yeah, maybe we'll get out in 10.
Yeah, but without a fucking nuke, I don't think so.
Surprise visit from a U.S. dignitary.
The message I bring you from President Biden is simple. America will stand with Ukraine for as long as it takes.
Thank God.
I'm so glad that you speak for all of us, man.
I'm really, because if a geriatric woman doesn't speak for this country, who does?
Dude, they just don't represent us any. Like I understand they've never represented our best interests, but the divide is so wide now.
But people
between what we want and what they're just going to do.
Well, there's certain things, right, that I think the stuff that these people always vote together on, and I mean right and left, like Republicans. Ukraine's one of those. Israel's another one. That's another great example. The stuff that they always vote for together is always the thing that the general public on both sides generally doesn't agree on. And that's the stuff that's scary, because all of this yelling at fucking the Facebook CEOs and this and that doesn't fucking matter if we keep giving fucking blank checks to a country to start World War III. I don't fucking want that. Nobody wants that. But you know what the truth is? Even that, they'll make it seem like the left cares about Ukraine because the late night hosts are told to say it. But talk to I'm sure you have too, Mersh. Talk to the average lefty person. They don't want the war in Ukraine either.
No.
Like, this isn't people. They're trying to frame the war in Ukraine like, oh, these crazy right wingers don't want it. Us lefties do. Outside of the verified idiots on Twitter, most normal lefties, if you talk to them one on one, will be like,
a lot of them are anti-war. Yeah.
Yeah. There's that's still the thing. So it's like, but I don't understand how. This Ukraine thing, bro, is something that we've been covering since day one, and it's something that absolutely there is no real majority backing. The public, every poll that you see says 67% of the public does not want us to escalate war with you. They don't want it. And I think it's more than that, because those are the juke like NBC, CNN polls. Nobody wants this, and they keep pushing it. And whenever they're asked about it, Mitch McConnell will go, "Don't worry, Ukraine. Whatever. It doesn't matter what Twitter says. You got the money because we owe you money." I don't know.
Just a week after President Biden visited
Hello,
Kyiv,
I am wearing the only outfit I own.
These are the people these two people are going to be responsible for the end of the world. You happy now?
America's Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen made
A guy who played the piano with his fucking penis, and then Zelensky.
a surprise visit to meet with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. The two discussing U.S. sanctions against Russia and the latest 1.25.
You know what Janet Yellen looks like? Well, besides a goblin, but you know what she looks like? Remember the chick that was the ugly chick from SNL that was on like around the Maya Rudolph time?
Yeah.
Which looking chick? God, fuck! Somebody help me with this. She was the ugly chick, Tina Fey's friend.
Ukraine for as long as
Hey, Pessy.
Anna Gaspar?
No, not Anna Gaspar. Someone will say it in the chat.
Nora Dunn?
Is it? Is it Nora Dunn? Are you two? Yeah. No, not Nora Dunn. Let me check. No, not Nora Dunn is ugly though. Thank you for
Rachel Dratch.
Yes. She looks like Rachel Dratch.
Yeah, Rachel Dratch.
Yes, that's what she looks like.
and the latest $1.25 billion transfer of U.S. economic aid for the war effort. That brings the total to over $14 billion given to Ukraine by the U.S.
We welcome President Zelensky's ardent commitment to handling these funds in the most responsible way.
The new funds come
here.
Oof.
See?
That is her.
Oh my god.
Are we sure they're not related?
I mean, there's no way to know.
It's like her, but she chose the wrong cup.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be rough being her, because remember the whole bit was she was just ugly. Like that's what they used.
Yeah. Well, as a matter of fact, you want to laugh? Okay, this is great. This is a true story. So 30 Rock, which is Tina Fey, and then the one who plays Jenna, the blonde chick, the pretty one. That was initially written. That chick was supposed to be played by Rachel Dratch because she's Tina Fey's best friend. But they said we need somebody prettier. That's why they got the chick. I swear to God, that's true.
boy.
Yeah.
That's rough.
That's a rough one, huh?
as Ukraine ramps up its efforts to take back key cities. According to UK military officials, there have been at least 14 explosions deep inside the Russian-controlled city of Mariupol over the past week. It's unclear how Ukrainians are pulling off the attack, which are targeting ammunition and fuel depots.
So whenever Ukraine does something, they're only targeting ammunition and fuel depots. But whenever Russia does something, they're killing civilians, if you look at the news. These wars, when you get older, you start realizing they ain't no fucking good guys, ain't no fucking bad guys.
No, we're just trying to keep stocks up.
These are territorial disputes that just make the fucking weapons manufacturers money.
That's all.
All right, don't worry. I know, Mersh, I know that you were worried about the safety of the elections in Nigeria. You were telling me the other day. You were like,
No. You heard me wrong. Maybe the phone cut out. I said I was worried about the safety of the elections in America. It probably cut out.
oh, then yours is going to be bad because Stacey Abrams is in Nigeria making sure elections are okay. I swear to God.
She going around Africa telling everybody they're racist for making them have ID.
Well, she still hasn't admitted that she's not the governor that she lost. Remember, she still hasn't.
Yes.
She still has not admitted it that she lost.
She's Saddam Hussein. She's still the president of Iraq. Mm-hmm. No, but is she in Nigeria now pushing like, hey, we can't have voter ID. That would be racist. And there's just a bunch of black Nigerians like, I do not understand this racism. What does that mean?
You have brought the ballots, but no food.
They're calling her the N-word. What is this American beep doing here?
In Nigeria, when a woman is fat, it is a sign of wealth and bounty. This woman, she is a queen.
You imagine the more she starts talking, the Nigerians are like, wow, this woman, she is very stupid.
My 12-year-old is in a child army with an AK. But no, thank you for making sure our elections are safe.
My child has the equivalent of what you would call an MBA in America, and he is shooting people at 10 years old.
We are very proud.
My son is 12 years old, already worked his way up to the rank of commander.
Yes,
Impressive.
elections. Can you make Boko Haram go away?
This bitch is out there now, just now, seeing if you can find Coney 2012.
Remember that?
Remember that scam that everybody fucking fell for?
Ms. Abrams, thank you for being with us. Let me ask you first, what are you seeing thus far at the different polling stations you have visited here in Abuja?
Well, mostly my upper belly.
They keep hitting on me. They won't stop hitting on me.
Why is she dressed like she's about to go on a fucking safari?
Men in bootleg Simpsons t-shirts keep hitting on me.
Don't you love when people like her go to Africa and they dress like they're on safari and everybody else is just wearing FUBU shirts and jeans? Like
a guy.
You're muted, Mersh.
Sorry, I was coughing because you fucking killed me with the top of the belly. That's why I muted because it was going to be obnoxious. I was dying from that. That was the worst time dab ever. But you're right. Everybody wears this like. They dress for Africa the way you would dress for like the safari place in like Disney, but like if you got your kid in outfit.
I feel like I'm on the Jungle Cruise ride.
Yes.
She's dressed like she's going on safari. Meanwhile, there's guys staring at her funny in fucking ill-fitting No Fear t-shirts.
Yeah. One of those has a 1997 Buffalo Bills Super Bowl champion shirt.
This is like Westworld when one of the like a couple of the security guards come out from behind the fucking secret doors or whatever, and they're just dressed in regular people clothes. And they're yelling at the fucking all the robot like all the fucking cowboy robots to stop. There'll be like one guy in like a dress shirt and khakis.
And then the lead actress from that show falsely accused Marilyn Manson of rape.
Yeah.
And then it came out that she pressured the other accuser. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Ooh, it is falling apart for her.
We got Amber Heard 2.0 happening.
Yep.
And honestly, I think everybody was eager to believe it. I think even I believed it a little bit because he's
Yeah.
a fucking weirdo. He was an easy. He was an easy.
It was an
target.
easy mark, though. That's an easy mark if you're that guy, you know.
But apparently, he's another Johnny Depp type where he's really just a depressive drug addict.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? But he's not like abusive. He's just a miserable drug
He
addict.
went to my community college, Broward Community College.
That's
I would say that
Yeah, Mo, he was a fucking nerd. Fucking nerd.
despite a slow start with the BVAS, we have seen orderly lines, we have seen long lines signaling strong enthusiasm, but we've also seen a great deal of...
Who you voting for? The black guy.
Okay, ma'am, there's a little bit.
Sorry.
There's a little bit more to our politics here.
Sorry, the black guy with the yellow eyes.
Boom. Narrowed it down to 20,000 guys.
Okay, I apologize.
Clarence?
The one who has a big belly but hasn't eaten in a week.
Is Clarence going to be the next
of cooperation and a very peaceful conversation among voters. They want
That's
to
what
be
happens
heard.
in Africa. Peaceful conversations.
When I think about Africa, I think about the peaceful continent.
Some guy just starts running up and swinging a machete at her.
Yeah. And by the way, Hotel Rwanda, no free cookies like DoubleTree. Did you know that?
That's fucking. Well, they are. They're dirt cookies.
Oh no, you're right. Have your free warm mud cookie, you piece of shit.
And they are willing to stand in line and have patience because they know
The
that's
DoubleTree there is literal. It's located between two trees. Your room.
It's just a hammock.
Yeah. Ooh, good. Don't worry, it's right at lion mouth level. If you love mosquitoes, you're gonna love Africa.
their path to progress.
It's interesting you say that because one of the things that I have observed the past few days, this huge contingent of youth voters that many believe will really play a significant role in this election. And the people...
Why does Stacey Abrams care about an election in Nigeria?
She doesn't. She cares about getting paid to go somewhere and being on TV.
Oh, fair enough.
That we've been speaking with have
Yeah,
said they
she's
believe...
going to run in some way in the future, and she's trying to be as visible as possible for as long as possible.
Well, see, the thing for me is, if I was her, I'd be like, I would go to elections, but in beautiful countries. You know what I mean? I would only go to 5-star resort locations. Like, yeah, we're over here at this election in Bimini. Yeah, mine's the coconut with the rum. Yeah, so anyway, we're talking to these people. They're really chill. That guy has a steel drum. Anyway, I'm pretty drunk. I really don't care who wins. Thanks for paying for my trip.
Yeah, that's it.
And then in the background, you hear, the soul on fire, feeling hot, hot, hot.
See, I want to get that gig, not the
Yeah.
African gig.
Yeah, give me that one.
I don't like if you worked for the CIA and you're like, man, I can't wait to go to fucking Panama.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Belize, and I get to launder money and plant car bombs and drink fruity drinks in between. And then they send you to Nigeria and you're like, fuck.
But that's the other thing, too. It's like, I'm not racist. I don't mind being surrounded by black people. I just want them to be bringing me rum cocktails and selling me illegal
Yeah.
Cuban cigars, not trying to fucking kill me and drink my blood because it takes their AIDS away.
Look, why don't you want to go to Nigeria? You racist? You're like, no, I would rather, you could send me to Dominican Republic. A lot of
Bro,
dark
send me
people there.
to a resort in DR. Hell yeah, I'll go there, of course.
I mean, there's plenty of places where there's black people, and like Roy said, also steel drums.
And by the way, if you go to Dominican Republic, if you go to the Mecca, you get your best haircuts there because that's where barbers are born. Did you know that?
That's where they're born.
That's where they're born.
You
Yeah,
get a baby barber.
yeah. By 2 years old, they know how to do a tight fade even with the line in the eyebrow.
I think the theme of the show today is get your kids into trade school early.
Yeah, you know what? We're full libertarian now.
Baby firefighters, child labor,
Exactly.
baby barbers.
Full libertarian, anarchist child factory workers. Let's go. We're all in.
There will
But Daddy, I'm 3. I don't care. Free market, bro. Free market.
Be a high turnout today. You, of course, are well known in the United States for your activism, for being a political figure, an author, somebody who has done
three-time loser.
Yeah, yeah.
So much to try to expand voting rights from the conversations that you.
She looks like if Earthquake, like, you know, from the natural disasters, if Earthquake was a black woman.
Well, first of all, don't ever disrespect John Tenta's name like that ever again.
I apologize.
Like comparing him to Stacey Abrams. Okay?
You mean
One of
sumo
the best big men?
sumo champion John Tenta?
Yeah.
Yes,
You
I'm
mean
aware.
one of the best big men ever.
He really was, though. Joking aside, he was awesome.
He was.
I
Bro,
loved him.
When I was a little kid, remember the shitty arcade WrestleMania?
Yeah, of course I had it.
Always played as a natural disaster.
They were so good.
You have had, especially with youthful voters.
Earthquake was so good.
Okay, Typhoon not so much.
Voters here in Nigeria. What
R.I.P. Shockmaster. He's still alive.
is the takeaway?
Well, I've had a chance to speak
Oh,
with
Ottman?
Yaga.
Yeah, he's
Was
still alive.
Ottman yeah, he like lives in Florida. Dude.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, a wrestler retired in Florida. What?
No, but he was one of those weird ones that like he might have been mediocre as a wrestler, but he also never got into like coke and roids and like being a megastar.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
just made a pretty good paycheck for a long time, and now he's like this just this like fat old guy hangs out in Florida. It's like that rules.
That's the fucking dream, honestly.
Being the guy that didn't die depressed in a hotel room, and being the guy that has like grandkids and he just does signings.
That's right. I'm gonna
Those
die.
Fucking
I'm gonna
little league games.
I'm gonna die depressed in an Airbnb that I overpaid for.
Yeah, that's
But-
right, baby.
but
I'm
I'm-
in Vegas and New York.
Woo! Let's go.
How about Unicorn Day? Yeah.
Even kids know
Who's still a good napper?
you shouldn't skip to the end. But that's where we meet Nicole Sullivan.
Oh my God! You are such sweeties. Thank you.
She's saying goodbye.
I hate fake woman voice. Like, you know, women to that fake voice.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're so pretty.
Hey, ladies, when you speak that way, grown men with half a brain don't take anything you're saying seriously or believe you in any way.
Yeah.
Just talk normal.
Yeah. It's like you're about to accuse Kavanaugh of rape.
Like women are empathize. Like women are doing like empathy face. It's like they're fucking the way drag queens think women are. This is the way white women think empathetic people are when they show emotion about something other than themselves.
That's a really good point, though. That's honestly, you know what? You're 100% right. It's
empathy face.
It's them mimicking. It's AI trying to understand what empathy is.
Yeah, and you're like, dial that back.
I'm doing the voice. Obviously, I care.
Yes. I put a lot of effort into the sing-songy way I just said goodbye.
You think this facade just happens?
Yeah, no, I still have to do the work.
Yeah.
That makes me cry.
To friends she watched grow up.
The wipers up.
Yeah.
The bus goes swish.
Goodbye.
You have no idea what the story is about yet. This is one of those you're not even going to guess.
Goodbye to customers she grew to love.
How you doing? Good. How are you?
And goodbye to the shop.
Hello, how is everybody doing
Is this bitch gonna do assisted suicide?
Well.
I was actually going to guess that.
Well. If it isn't a drag queen story hour for kids. But here's the thing. You still don't know what the story's about. That's the funny part.
I'm going with these. I had the same gut feeling that Javergi did, though.
This isn't the story. But I tell you, I know what you're saying. This is a lot of twists and turns. You still don't know what this new story's about.
Oh God, I'm packing a bowl.
Yeah.
That became a neighborhood second home.
Yeah, I'm with you, Virgie. Yeah, same gut feeling.
You know what?
This feels weird, man.
Pinkies out, boys.
It's ominous, right? There's a fucking ominous feeling to this.
Pinkies out, boys. Dabs up.
It feels like you know what the vibe is, Mersh? It feels like your parents about to tell you that your cat's dead.
Yeah. It's this level of joy, but also this real deep depressive solemnness. This video is like a Caretaker album. You know what I mean?
I feel like she's a girl teacher and she's saying goodbye because she's going to be returning as a boy teacher.
I was going to say it's more like a Dream Theater album where it's impressive, but nobody's listening to it.
So like their entire catalog.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, faggots, I'm tired of hearing about how Mike Portnoy is a great drummer. Enough.
I don't even like Dave.
I hosted the first drag queen storytime in the entire.
What? That's a dude? Hey, drag queens used to try too. Now it just looks like dudes that used to be on the West Wing that played like the Secretary of State with fucking wigs on.
They're not even trying. Well, they're aging.
Yeah. It looks like the fucking general from Stargate SG-1. They just popped a wig on him. Go out there, asshole.
After 10
Well,
years
that's the
on
problem
tennis,
is they're aging now.
Yeah.
So we're getting way more trannies that are older, which we never used to have. So we're gonna have a lot more trannies soon that look like the fucking like the owner of the owner of the fucking country club in Caddyshack.
Yeah.
Well, we're waiting.
Street, Nicole's
Every
business.
drag queen's gonna look like that guy in a slasher movie that tells the kids not to go down that road.
Yes.
Look at some of the books here.
Yes, the book bar is turning its final page.
And this is a good ending. And, you know, as a book lover, we always like a good ending.
So you're telling me.
So this whole story is about how your stupid fucking liberal bookstore is closing down because it's obsolete.
But you don't even no, that's not why it's closing down. You're gonna like it even more.
Nicole was tired, ready for Book Bar's story to come to a close, but she says her bottom line had the last word.
It's a simple math problem.
Data from the Economic Policy Institute shows Denver's minimum wage is the 7th highest in the country.
They raised the minimum wage again, so she couldn't afford to pay her people, so she had to shut it down. This whole story you just saw with the drag queens in the books and this and that, and the struggling lesbian bookstore.
And these people will continue to champion that minimum wage.
That woman probably voted to increase it.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing. You fucking lefty idiots, you put yourselves out of business. Which is fine. You know what? Let me tell you something. Thank you. You shut down another drag queen story time hour without Alex Stein having to show up or Sarah Gonzalez going undercover. You did it to yourselves. Congratulations. You played yourself.
Yeah, they're pricing themselves out. This is
You
great.
fucking idiots.
Well, then the problem is they're going to move out to the suburbs.
No, they won't. They can't afford to live in the suburbs.
City Council
or the rural areas. I mean.
Oh yeah, no, that's
They'll
a good
open up
point.
bookstore
Yeah.
there and bring drag queens there, and then they'll be like, "Why aren't we paying people in this shitty town more?"
But to change it,
Yeah, but why is the local farmer spraying it with manure every day?
No, that's vinyl chloride.
Oh, you're right. Oh, God, it smells. It smells sweet.
These watermelons taste really weird.
Mm-hmm.
4 years ago,
I told you, got to take the rind off of them, Mersh. You can't bite into them like an apple.
now it goes up as inflation does.
And this one,
So the minimum wage, the way this fucking morons that read the video, they didn't just do normal minimum. It's like minimum. Let's put it for perfect example. Minimum. Let's say some towns go, look, minimum wage is $8 an hour. I'm just using that number arbitrarily, right? And that's normal. That happens. See, but what Denver did, because you're fucking stupid, is the way they passed the bill. As inflation goes up, minimum wage goes up with it. So then these businesses who are already being hurt by inflation have to pay their employees even more money to reach that standard. How do you like that? How do you like that? That's brilliant, right? Great job, guys. Great way to shut down small business. Hey, good news. I hope that drag queen likes fucking Amazon because they could be working at that warehouse next week because those are the only jobs that are left.
He's got the arms.
It's a
Time
good
to
point.
back it up, boys.
Yep. Oh, fuck. Hopefully they have drag queen Kindle time hour at Amazon for you because you're fucked if not.
In the
They don't even
country.
have bathroom breaks.
No, they have to fucking pee in a Gatorade bottle.
See, and you all laughed at us for saying we should be employing babies.
Now who's laughing? Well, not our audience, but somebody.
Council voted to
You're such an asshole. Oh, fuck. We're having fun.
change it 4 years ago. Now it goes up as inflation does.
and this one gobbles up trash.
Since Nicole opened in 2013, minimum wage.
Also, before we get to minimum wage, Mersh, you mentioned this earlier. Even in 2013, you thought opening an old-fashioned bookstore was a good idea. I mean, why would you open a bookstore?
Dude, there was that happened I remember that happened 6 or 7 years ago. Some place did that in Tampa, in Ybor, and I just remember being like, oh, that's a good idea in 2015.
Yeah, exactly.
Open up a fucking used bookstore. And of course it was like this gay, hippie, lefty kind of place where they were like, yeah, man, you can even come and just trade books, dude, for other books.
Oh, so the Dayton
About this
Hypernova
whole-
business plan.
I'm like, this whole economy's not. Yeah, it didn't last.
No, well, obviously.
Has increased from over $7.
And then all those stores end up trying to sell like some Bang Energies or something, just trying to make something.
You mean the lesbian bookstore didn't go public?
Yeah.
No way.
To more than 17.
The price of books have increased maybe 5 to 7%.
Yeah, I know. And no one's buying them.
Nicole knows life isn't a fairy tale.
It's so different than any other book.
Not for small business owners and not for their workers.
Cost of living is going up, rents are going up, everything, electricity, electric bills are going up. So the minimum wage has to increase. And just didn't work for us.
She won. Oh my God. She still, even though this fucking crushed her business, and even with everything, she will not admit it. She won't admit it.
She won't admit it. Yeah, it's really, dude. This is when you know it's too late now.
Denver
It's
has
too late
a
to save people.
Denver has an economy where the steering wheel just fly off.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you though, we've reached a point where it's like you see this woman, she's just buck broken, and then it's the same way. If you were to have a business a couple years ago and you put like we stand with Black Lives Matter out front, they'd still smash your window and burn it down. And then people were just coming out and still apologizing.
Of course.
Like, no, I'm sorry that my bookstore was in the way of your riot. And it's like we've reached a point where these people are too broken to be saved.
Well, ma'am, if it makes you feel any better, your bookstore is going to make a great Starbucks. Just about the same size.
Mm-hmm.
Hi there. Sit.
Probably won't even get rid of the furniture.
Job.
On the same block, a few doors down from Book Bar,
Welcome in.
Katie Asmussen is trying to.
There's four more bookstores. You don't think the market is saturated? Maybe they should have 5 bookstores next to each other. Think of that.
And down the street, Katie Jenkins runs a store where people trade mismatched socks for other mismatched socks, hoping to find pairs.
Oh God, Merce, this entire town's just hippies. Hold on, let's see what she really does. Because I honestly think you're gonna be close. Let's see.
Sit. Oh,
She
good
runs the local
job.
tapestry exchange. Like what?
And bakery owner.
Yeah. Remember the days when people opened up like, I don't know, fucking a restaurant or like a gas station?
Turns out Melvin's Confederate memorabilia store isn't doing well.
I opened that in Arkansas.
I know, not Denver.
On the same
Turns
block,
out jewelry for birds is quite the niche market.
It's these stupid stories. Bird necklaces.
Specifically only birds.
Turns out my cat timepiece store is not doing well. Which we make designer watches for kitty cats.
we make pocket watches for cats. Turns out no pockets.
This isn't these people in their stupid stores. Let's see what kind of store she has.
a few doors down from Book Bar,
Welcome in.
Katie Asmussen is trying to make it work.
Keep me up at night, kind of wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning with a mini panic attack some nights.
At Mouthfuls Pet Supply,
Sean, nice to meet you.
Aw, puppy.
You.
she knows all the regulars.
Good job.
Her staff of 12 does too.
Bailey, come over here, say hi to me. All right, yeah, small pet shops rule.
Yeah.
Does your staff of 12 know that it's soon going to be a staff of 6?
I feel if it was staff of 6, it could survive.
Von Rask has worked here for 5 years.
And would you like a copy of that receipt? Are you really wearing a mask? It's 2023, bud.
Hey, I'm
But
glad you're
without-
gonna lose your business.
Minimum wage increases, he says he couldn't afford to stay.
Just living here in Denver, it's an expensive place.
Vaughn works 2 jobs, cut a deal on rent, and still.
Well, you mean you have the pet shop and you're an Uber driver. I mean, come on. That's like women that fucking say I have 2 jobs. One's an Etsy store. Calm down.
Struggles to pay the bills.
Ma'am,
We
you
need
eat
to-
baskets.
Yeah, seriously.
Kind of make up for a little lost ground
And you actually just buy baskets at Ross and just sell them for an uptick on your Etsy.
in terms of wages and taxes and other things that have been kind of hammering the lower income communities.
Having a good start to your weekend so far?
Katie wants to help make up that ground. But her pay.
So she's going to fuck the dogs. Well, I was doing it anyway for fun, so I figured I'd monetize it.
Yeah, might as well get some traffic in the store.
Mm-hmm.
Payroll costs have doubled in 3 years.
The all peanut butter store, though, that's next to this one is booming.
Love giving raises. I love paying my staff well. It's challenging when those raises are happening without me having any kind of say over it.
Well, you did have a say. You see, the people you elect. Okay, here's the thing. Let me help you out, man. Have you heard of elections have consequences?
No,
And-
this just sort of happens.
Oh, just magically with no input from you? I'm sorry. The person that works there 100% with the mask voted for this and voted in politicians to do this shit. This is what happens. This is what happens all the time. Small businesses, Walmart's going to survive a minimum wage increase, and Amazon will survive, and the big stores are going to survive. Small businesses can't. Bro, Mersh, I'm sure you know. I'm sure you've worked at mom and pop places before too. Like any bar or restaurant or anything like that, it's like it's even when it's when it's doing great, it's like 1 month could destroy the place.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Like I did an entire proposal to buy a strip club back in the day, and we had a guy that I used to know that had the money to do it, and we were discussing it, whatever, and I had to do a cash flow analysis, return on investment. I had to do an entire basically hypothetical running of the business to figure out what our burn rate would be when we would run out of money. And I had to, I did this thing down to the details. I figured out what the fucking labor costs were. I figured out what the hourly wages were. I added all that in. I estimated how many employees we'd need, taxes, all that shit. Bro, it is razor thin margins.
Yeah,
it's crazy how much labor costs suck out of the business. It's the biggest. I'll put it this way. I wasn't even going with, I was going with a strip club that had a kitchen. So I would have had probably couple of employees that would have had to make at least minimum wage or more because they would have been line cooks and shit.
Right.
But, pretty much the whole staff would have made tipped wage. And people, tipped wage is basically when you hear about waitresses that make $2.50 an hour because they back your tips out of your assumed tips out of your pay. And even with probably 70% of the staff that I had budgeted out being on tipped wage, it still just fucking sucks the money out. It's crazy. So when you're paying people real money, it's got to be rough, man. You're paying out a lot of money to employees, man.
The caveat is,
Somebody earlier in the chat said, I can't tell if this video is a victory lap or a sob story. Neither can I. Because every time you ask them, no, I get it. We need to raise it. But also my business,
I guess, is I wonder sometimes how much it actually will help workers.
Christina Huber says the minimum wage
See, now, instead of somebody getting minimum wage at that shop, those jobs aren't there anymore.
Problem is straight out of an economics textbook, like the ones she uses to teach at MSU Denver.
It will help. Every little bit helps. But
yes. The Yale of Colorado.
The Yale of Colorado?
Yes, MSU Denver.
MSU Denver.
still think that
We're the Fighting Woodpeckers.
Yeah, go Birds.
low-income families are going to find it.
You fucking Professor Avril Lavigne's not going to solve this? No fucking way.
More and more of a struggle to keep up in the Denver area, particularly in terms of finding housing with rental prices, home prices.
Do you want help
Yeah,
out
it's
with your
almost
bag?
like the more you fucking pieces of shit meddle with things, the worse it gets.
Imagine if you just left stuff alone, right?
Today?
The struggle gets worse as businesses like Katie's have to raise prices, which could cancel out any wage increase. Huber says there might be a better way.
I think you have to look at all the tools that are available to you and
All the tools are the reason this happened.
try and pick what you think is going to give you the biggest bang for your buck.
Oh, sure thing. No worries.
She says to really help workers like Vaughn, we should consider
That's nice.
low-income...
You already voted in a fucking bill for fucking tying your fucking minimum wage to inflation. So now the cat's out of the bag, bitch. Like that does all this is nice fluff piecery shit. But the next time inflation goes up, so is your minimum wage. You tied it together, you fucking idiot.
That's so stupid. That's so dumb.
tax credits and direct payments like the pandemic stimulus checks.
You take care now.
Oh, those direct payments. That's right. Remember when Colorado gives the money back and now the IRS said we have to tax it? Remember that we just covered that a couple weeks ago? Oh, that's going to be fun for you guys.
Yeah, it's going to be a really
good one.
If the goal is to make life
Especially
easier
since
for
they've already built that infrastructure into the point of sale systems.
Super fun.
Years ago.
employees,
What are you guys in for today?
she recommends
Look at that pup, though. Oh, that's a good pup, though.
not making it harder for employers.
Why aren't we as the taxpayers bearing that cost of the objective that we have.
Because you, the taxpayers, voted in people that passed these policies, and you kept voting them in because they gave you free weed.
That's kind of
No, if you break it down, they gave you weed. Good
And
for you.
said, well, weed's just going to automatically fix the whole economy.
Mm-hmm. Turns out it didn't.
Turned out just a couple of giant companies that already had held the licenses secretly, and our giant corporations came in and are making all the money.
Yeah, the Philip Morris of weed is in charge now.
That's pretty much it.
And then the weed gets worse.
A nice big round of applause to everybody working.
Why did this place fail? I'm sure it was just the minimum wage. It couldn't do because of what's on the screen, right? Couldn't do because of that. How do
that
you,
drag queen cost $7,000?
bro? The problem with these weirdos and all this stuff. The one thing, the white pill that you could take out of these drag time bookstores and all that. The one thing that they're not good at is monetizing their creepiness. So they usually shut down because they don't know how to make money. All they care about is like the message or fucking, drag queens talking to kids and, that shit like that's all they care about, which is okay. I mean, it's not okay. It's disgusting. But my point is, you could do that, but then the issue lies with, okay, but you need money. And how are you making this money? There's not enough fucking single lesbian moms that are going to fucking fill your coffers when it comes time to fucking pay your power bill.
You'd be surprised.
You think so?
A lot of lesbian single moms. But they're all broke, too.
But they're broke. That's my point, though. That's what I mean. There's no money for this. This isn't like, we were talking about yesterday, like, the economy's booming. People are going on vacation. Okay, but you know what they're going to cut out? Their little drag queen story time hours. You don't have to pay $20 for that every week,
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever it is. Or suggested donation, whatever gay shit these places do.
At the book bar, everybody who's had a hand in it.
Back at the book bar,
You know that you are one of my favorite people.
Nicole isn't the only one saying goodbye.
I really liked book bar and saw that has to go.
No matter their age,
it fit me.
There's not a child there. There's a bunch of children.
Oh.
There's more than one there. See, because any place that has a bar, it's always people that dress their kids like. Look at this. This is fucking Lisa.
What is your kid? The fucking reincarnated fucking kid? Is this the new Gallagher? Just reincarnated?
I was gonna say little Lisa Loeb.
Okay.
That's pretty funny.
Book bar and saw that has to go.
no matter their age,
It fit me. It fit me well.
people found comfort here.
We need spaces like this more than ever.
Why? Why more than ever? That phrase, more than ever. More than ever. I'm so sick of hearing it. Why more than ever? Why? Tell me why.
Because it elicits an emotional response from women and gays.
Oh, good point.
And it's harder than ever to run them.
She hopes the story of small business in Denver goes on. Even
If
as
we needed them more than ever, your business wouldn't be failing, you dumb
That's a
bitch.
good point. It would have survived even the minimum wage hike.
Book Bar
Thank you. It's a wrap.
closes its final chapter.
No, wait, I should say
You're right. We need places like this more than ever. Well, not if you look at basic supply and demand. It seems like they don't need you.
No, it doesn't
Yeah.
really pan out on paper, bitch.
Hey, I have an idea. Maybe start selling eggs. People need those.
Sell eggs, trim buds. That's all you can do out there now. God bless you.
Turns out, Book Bar may have a sequel. The owner, Nicole Sullivan, has bought another bookstore near Cherry Creek. This one will not have food or drink. She says it can be staffed by fewer employees, which should reduce overhead costs.
Cool, so this was a non-story.
Well, not only non-story. So your bookstore failed, and you decided, you know what my next chapter is going to be in life? Another bookstore.
Yeah, well, that's the only kind of chapters she understands.
Because they're in books. That makes sense.
Oh.
Good point. Good point. Guys, revengeofthesis.locals.com. Sign up for
Why aren't you there yet? Why aren't you signed up? Why didn't you click the join button on Rumble?
I was there.
Not you. I was talking to those who haven't yet.
Yeah.
I thought you were yelling at me. I was
Shut up, Virgie.
We're just glad you're here today, Virgie.
I'm not Virgie.
Oh, sorry. Shut
up, Virgie.
Yeah, shut up, Virgie. Shut up, Jewish Asian.
Shut up, Jewish Virgie.
Listen, guys. RevengeOfTheSith.locals.com. We've signed up for just $5. That's how we make our money. Join. For $5 a month, tomorrow's show, Wednesday show, every Wednesday show is yours.
We also sell fentanyl.
We do not sell fentanyl. But we do riff movies, which honestly is the fentanyl of the internet, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to
Yeah, we riff movies because we got time to sit around while I'm bagging up all that fentanyl.
That's why we never show our faces on the movie riffs, because Mersh makes us be naked so we don't steal any of the product. It's true. That's
Like
people
the
don't know.
Like New Jack City.
Yeah, we're fucking the movie. Movie Traffic.
Yes.
We're fucking. It's RevengeOfTheSith.locals.com if you like what you saw today or every day. $5 to watch tomorrow's episode, and those are of course lit because we have no rules. Just right. Outback Steakhouse. Hope we don't get sued for that. And let me read one of the donations here from Bruiser Brody. The original leader of Paw Patrol, Ryder, was supposed to be a woman. Animators got tired of adding in empty peanut butter jars and oven mitts in the scenes, and they made the decision to change the sex from a woman to a man. Sexism is alive and well. SPLC investigator donated, we don't sell Fent intentionally. And of course, if you want to donate through Rumble. If you're watching right now, by the way, we got a few people watching. Give the episode a quick thumbs up and tell your friends. Make an account. Subscribe. Even subscribe. We're going to hit that 50K so we get that fucking plaque. Maybe then we can build sandcastles at the Rumble headquarters.
Maybe then they'll fucking get back to that email from Friday.
Today's it's not a leap year this year, right? Is today the last day of February? I don't know. I don't know leap years.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it is the last day.
It's the last day of February, so today's the last day we can play this.
February is Black History Month, where we celebrate African Americans who have helped to make our nation the global beacon of strength and liberty it is through their significant cultural, economic, or political contributions. Each week, we at Revenge of the Sis will highlight one of these heroes in our Black History Spotlight segment. This week, we honor American businessman, international shipping magnate, and intelligence asset, Freeway Rick Ross. Born in Texas in 1960, Mr. Ross grew up in Los Angeles, California. After being turned down for a scholarship due to his illiteracy, Rick discovered his entrepreneurial spirit after high school when he began selling small amounts of cocaine. Eventually, he built up an empire that spanned from coast to coast, shipping massive amounts of cocaine across the country and at some points earning up to $3 million per day. Earning the nickname Freeway Rick, Ross made cocaine so widely available that crack cocaine became much easier to manufacture and led to the rapid rise in its use across America's inner cities. While lining his pockets, Freeway Rick also helped enrich the pockets of the American intelligence community, notably the CIA. His influence was felt as far as Latin America, where the proceeds of his cocaine empire helped to fund disastrous coup attempts throughout the continent during the Cold War. As part of our Black History Month Spotlight series, we at Revenge of the Sis salute you, Freeway Rick Ross. Your greed, contempt for books, and willingness to sell out your own people while lining your pockets makes you as American as apple pie and baseball. By teaming up in the Reagan era with the CIA to destroy millions of lives across 2 continents by weaponizing one of the most dangerous and addictive drugs in history, you have earned your place in the annals of Black American history. 4-pound, retarded, premature babies across this great nation salute you, and we at Revenge of the Sis thank you for your service.
Mr. Cartman, did you or did you not tell students at this school that Kyle runs Hollywood?
I think I did say that, yes.
And why would you say such an intolerant, offensive thing like that?
Somebody runs Hollywood.
Lots of people run Hollywood.
Yes, lots of people like Cam.
Mr. Cartman, you are on dangerous frickin' ground here, buddy.
I'm sorry, why is it so offensive to say who runs Hollywood? People like Hollywood. Hollywood's cute. The Jews should be honored to be in charge of it.
Hey! I'm telling you right now, Eric, the next time anyone says anything about Kyle running Hollywood, that person is gonna have 2 months' detention.
2 months? Jesus, Mary, mother full of grace. You guys really take this seriously?
Second hour ROTC. Thank you for staying with us. If you like the music, that's Mythical Vigilante. He makes pretty much like 99% of the music that you hear on this show. So yeah, go check him out. Go buy his albums. He's the man.
The other 1%, Johnny Rebel.
Is that true?
Yeah.
That explains a lot. All right. Let's see here. This, you don't like this. I know everyone. Let me make sure that I got this all set up here right. And let's see here. Give me a second. Hold on. You're gonna hold on. Ah.
Buonasera, it is me, Miss Cuomo. And I have got this molto bene premuso. I love my mother. I hate my brother. So let's get after it and have us a good time.
Go fucking bread. Well,
Where's the bird?
Where's the bird, Chris? Well, Chris did another walk and talk. We got another walk and talk from the Chomo Project.
Good old fun. Guido walking around pontificating.
To another episode.
He left the
of
stickers
Walk
on
and
his
Talk.
hat. He left the stickers on his hat.
I do these from time to time.
He left the stickers on his free agent.
He's probably going to put it back in a box and sell it.
That's right. Yeah.
Regularly scheduled, but I don't get to walk enough to do them.
Because your life.
Also, you're not a fucking free agent anymore. You work for Spectrum News or something?
Yeah, News Nation.
News Nation, yeah. So you're not free agent anymore. That doesn't even make sense. Dumb fuck. Take your stupid fake hat off.
So, as with many things in life,
It's a sticker that says, "Remember, hat goes on head."
you have to wind up just taking the
I
opportunity.
am telling you, he's going to resell that hat.
Not only is he going to resell the hat, but look at his hoodie. It's missing the drawstring, which he pulled out in a fit of rage because it went through the other side. He's like, fuck it, I don't even need it.
Yeah. I do the same thing, though, to be honest.
when
Yeah.
it comes. Schedules, routines are very difficult, but very helpful. So, I want to take this on that theme.
There's a theme to his walk today. Hopefully it's not another dead animal.
To where to begin?
To where to begin? The Chris Cuomo story.
Where to begin?
To where to begin? The Chris Cuomo story.
And here is...
You know, as far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a free agent.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a pontificating douchebag.
What I have gleaned from most writing, most stuff.
That's his word of a day calendar. We kept talking about it, remember?
The most different versions of things that I've come across anywhere.
He just picked up another bird. He just picked up another bird.
Did he?
No. No, he didn't.
Go Look, he reached.
Chris, what's happening?
Come on,
bro?
man. Chris, you got to stop. This is a sick fucking thing you're doing.
Here we go.
Most different versions of things that I've come across.
Hey, look, another bird in the same
Oh, no.
area.
Don't break the bird's neck.
Right where I'm leaving all the bird poison.
Dude,
That's
he's a
so
fucking
weird.
bird serial killer.
Where I leave all the bird poison, these birds keep dying. I don't know.
Hey, how you
These
doing?
birds-
My name is Chris. I'm bird murderer, and I'm a host of the Chomo Project.
These birds, they keep dying on this chalk X with the Acme poison. Fucking
Anywhere.
Curb Shifter in chat said he's a murderer.
is the answer. If you have a goal in mind, an objective,
Like, for example, I want to kill 15 birds this week. That's my goal. I have my own goals.
the place to start is anywhere and with anything. Because we are almost hardwired to resist change. Why? Change is hard, uncomfortable.
Or forced on you because you helped your brother.
That's all he did.
I know. Out of everything he did. Remember we defended him? Like, it was super weird to defend him, be like, all he kind of did was stand up for his brother, though. I mean, wouldn't you?
We like the familiar. We see it in everything. All appetites, all predilections, all tendencies.
Wow, he's just throwing work. Dude, he's trying to sound so much smarter than he is. It's the best.
That's all he does. He really fancies himself a thinking man. You know?
Now, this is not true of all people, right? Very few things are true all the time for everybody.
What are you saying, Chris? I'm going to speed up to when you kill another bird. Hold on.
Because energy has to go somewhere.
What?
I hate him.
Are you
I hate
talking
him
about?
so much? I hate him so much.
You know, I was meditating.
So much.
I was meditating in my dojo next to my salt crystal, and I came to realizations of the world.
And you do have the choice of what to do with it. Comfortable, uncomfortable.
I, for example, take above the legal dose of TRT. That's what I do. That's me, though. We're all
Yeah,
different.
I, for one, can slip a $100 bill to my doctor and I get a boost.
Yeah. Not many people get prescribed DECA because it's only for horses, but I get it.
Yeah, because I'm built like a horse. My doctor said I'm healthy as a horse. I said, good, then give me DECA.
Give me DECA. I want to get as big and some trend, too. I want to get fucking huge. I'm going to make all those fucks at CNN. Look, when they see me at the parties.
He said I was healthy as a horse, which means I got a big dick. That's all he cares about because he's Italian.
Of course.
My braccio.
Permanent, impermanent. Very often it's just a step. Very few problems have simple solutions.
Well, no. You were a problem at CNN, and there was a simple solution to fire you.
Very simple.
Well, that was easy.
And that's okay. So, when you're having whatever your crisis is, and avoid what I was often instructed to do by the people who raised me, which is, well,
What's to fight him? Just immediately punch him in the fucking nose. You know, this kid made fun of my mom's gravy when I was a kid. I swear to God, I put his head in the toilet. He could have died. He still has brain damage.
I fucking slammed the seat down too. I almost broke his fucking head open.
Mm-hmm. He's in a wheelchair now, unrelated.
But I'm a different guy now.
Mm-hmm.
look around you. Look how much worse something could be. Sure, you didn't get...
Yeah, like at one point you had a job at CNN. And now you're going for a walk and killing birds. Things really get out of control real quick for you, huh, Chris? ChatGPT's writing your monologues.
See, that's, dude, the fact that he was so close to it. Does that sound like me?
Yes. Just like you.
Get out of here.
Get that raise. Sure, you didn't get that position, that job. Sure.
Sure, you got fired because you defended your brother. Sure, whatever.
She, he, they left you.
Them, whatever, all these fucking weird doo-doo-doos.
Look, I'll be honest with you. I don't mind doing the lefty stuff, but too much fag stuff going on over at CNN. I'll be honest with you, you know? Like, I'll support them, but, like, you know, in their own house. I don't want to see you kissing in public.
This relationship...
That's what a progressive meatball Italian would be like. I'm progressive, bro. Just kissing your home. If I see you kissing a puck, I'm bashing a fag's head in. That's what's happening.
Sure, whatever it is. Went horribly. But it could be so much worse.
You could be spending $15 on HGH and there's a shortage because that's related to eggs. Do you know that?
I don't, you know, I got money. You know, I'm doing all right.
I'm all right, but I'm just
But the
saying.
eggs are, you know, my neighbors, you know. I can't imagine how you don't get through a day without eating 6 dozen eggs.
I drink them raw like Rocky.
Yeah.
My Italian hero, Rocky Balboa.
That's how I get all my vitamins.
I would
You
be
know,
slow.
it could be worse. You could be eating a Sunday gravy not made by your nonna.
That's why he's killing birds so he could steal their eggs and eat them.
On that level of analysis. Of course.
What level of analysis? We've been watching for like 10 minutes and you haven't said anything.
It's good to have a sense of relativity.
But you know, that reminds me of Albert Einstein.
You ever heard of this guy?
Jew. Real smart.
At the same time, all
What is he,
pain
the Iron Sheik now?
Yeah.
Brilliant, smart Jew man.
personal. All pain is personal.
Did you hear how the deep thought? You guys didn't hear that deep thought. All pain's
Yeah.
personal.
All pain is personal. I mean, unless you're, trapped in an elevator burning to death with other people, I guess.
I guess that's
that
not
would
personal.
be some sort of maybe shared pain. But
Like if you were trapped at like a Great White concert.
like, let's say you were, in 9/11, which we will never forget.
My good friend Steve Buscemi was a firefighter that day.
Of course he was.
What
We know,
bothers
bud.
you,
We know, Chris.
what is real to you, is real for you.
Chris looks like somebody who says 9/11 changed this country way too many times. Like
Yes.
it's too many times he says it.
We know.
So, the idea that, oh, well, so many have it harder than I do. Okay, true, real. But
what about those folks who got it better than me? Huh? Where the fuck they get off?
Who the fuck do they think they are?
You understand? Like I'm making good money, but I couldn't get the Raptor with a leather package. I had to get F-150 Raptor with the suede seats. You know what kind of fucking schlub I look like now?
Yeah. You know how long the waiting list was for the other one?
You better bring a fucking army, pal. Talking to Zucker, you Jew motherfucker, you. What if I want to go to CNN and get a food court and get a sandwich that I like?
What am I going to get one of them sandwich? I can't. You're on the list. You're up there with Andrew Cuomo now. You're up there with Anthony Weiner.
You better bring an army of fucking lawyers, pal.
what does that mean about how you have it? And why is it that perverse?
Oh, Plato's Punk in the chat says, and this is the 9/11 quote. Did you know this? In the word of Pete Davidson's father, help, it burns.
Jesus. Holy fuck.
Whew. Sorry.
Universally, given that notion of relativism.
You still talking about relativism?
We often find people who are absolutely in extreme circumstances. Disease beyond cure.
What does this shirt say? Does this shirt say Captain Chris? No.
This is the Chomo Project.
Free agent happen, please don't. Captain Chris.
Ew.
Disease beyond cure.
And Captain Chris will make you bored tonight. Ba-da-ba-ba.
Horrible war and difficult.
Captain Chris will murder birds tonight.
Chris, he is.
And then cook them in his mama's gravy. Fucking asshole.
All right, we don't have to do anymore. We needed to do the walk and talk.
It's just like, nah, I've had it.
There's no dead birds. There's a you know what there is? I got a couple things actually. Let's do this one first.
Couple treat things.
A couple treat things that I got for us here that I think we're gonna all enjoy. Hold on, give me a second. I'm just trying.
First of all, forget about
You
Fat
can
Dom,
find a lot.
who goes over Jersey, never comes back. Forget about my fucking brother. Sorry.
Okay. Let's see here. Where is it? Here we go. Okay, I understand. All right, so I got the following content has been identified as appropriate or offensive to some audience. Okay, fine. But that's fine. Can you please play it?
But we're men and we're fine with it.
We'll be fine. Can you please let me play the
We're
video?
watching it on a platform that's better than this anyway.
Mersh, you know what this is, right? It's not letting me. The following content has been identified to communities and appropriate offensive to some audience. Okay, but allow me to get past the age wall. What's happening here? Mersh, this is the video that we played yesterday after the show, the update on the teacher that was attacked for the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Remember, we played it right after the show.
I'll find it.
No, I got another one. Hold on. Yo, no, all the news. I clicked the completely different one. All the news ones are doing this. What's going on?
Uh-oh. You know what?
Dick got a strike for this video. Did you know? Dick Masterson got a strike for this video.
I'll tell you what I think it is.
Because he's retarded?
Because he's retarded.
Well, the video that we were trying to... Can you find me
And
one with an
black, and
update
also
that I could... Maybe you know where we should look? On Rumble. Because the reason I'm trying to find this story, we actually caught this just in our algorithm after the show yesterday when we were fucking around, and we were like, oh shit, there's an update to the story. Well, the update to the story is basically that the kid it did, and once we heard him talk, it was like the kid clearly has mental disorder. He has some sort of mental illness, like 100% developmental. There's something going on. So it wasn't just an angry black kid. Like, this is the problem. The kid really is fucking messed up. Now, should he be around people? Probably not, but...
DMs, Papa.
Okay, you found one. Thank you. Jesus, isn't this weird? You're seeing this, right? Like, this is nuts.
Yeah, I bet it's because he's retarded, though. And he's probably retarded, and there's probably some legal action being pursued on different sides of this, and it's probably a mess.
So this was let's show the footage first, and then I want to see if I can find the news story though, because the news story really gave a little more information.
I'm working on that.
In regards to comic movie critics, I'll quote ER: "Ain't nobody paying me to like nothing." Yeah, no, you're right. So here you go. This is what happened. This is the attack. Was right here. So the teacher walks up, he pushes her, and he starts stomping her.
Jesus, man. For a retard, he can fight, though. Should get this guy in the UFC. Dude, it took him a while to get him off of her, man. It took them a while.
Guys, and keep in mind, I'm not defending this kid. The kid's, but you have to understand the reason that we wanted to play this video was because he definitely has a problem. Like, he's not that kid. When you heard him talk, he sounded severely autistic. You know, at least that's what he sounded like to me. But
he sounded like, I would say autistic, but also very low IQ.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
yes,
'cause he had like and I'm not like even shitting on the kid, whatever. It's just he didn't sound. Again, should he just be off the hook for this? No, of course not. But I think you should make considerations for these extenuating circumstances. If he really is fucking, if they end up testing him and he has a Forrest Gump IQ and he's severely autistic, it's like, bro, give him his fucking Nintendo Switch. It's not like he's going to be a state senator someday.
Yo, it's super weird that they don't let me pass this age barrier. I even tried switching accounts. Like, what? They're
doing some with that video. This
is a new right. Some legal shit, okay, but you know what fucking sucks? Honestly, like I said, Dick Masterson got a fucking strike for playing the video that was on the news. So it's not even just like taking it down. People are getting fucking strikes.
Well, no, yeah, of course. But I think what's happening, if I had to guess, the son's family is probably got retained in a lawyer or whatever, and they're probably going to seek legal action too. They probably contacted YouTube and went, "Hey, he's retarded. Take this down."
Right.
And there's probably some little terms of service or something where they're like, so they probably didn't take it totally down yet, which is why it's all buggy on these other pages. They're probably like, just, I don't know, click the switch right now. So it's like fucked up and hard to find.
Apparently the kid also had special permission to have the Nintendo Switch. That's something else.
Yeah. Because he's profoundly retarded and autistic, and he doesn't have a future in, like, he's not going to be fucking he's not going to be a fighter pilot. Like, he's not going to be a fucking,
I don't know, man, with the current military, maybe.
That's true. But I mean, he's not going to be, going to fucking West Point or Yale. So it's like, all right, let him have his fucking DS.
Yeah, the best he could hope for is flying out of that fucking falling off of that ride in the fucking that free fall ride that kid fell off of because he was too big for it.
Dude, if you're that profoundly, mentally messed up, and then you also don't have the proper support system, proper family, and you don't come from a family with money, that kid's going to end up a ward of the state in one way, shape, or form.
Or he should start a podcast.
Or that, but it'll likely be, unless he joins IP2, it's likely going to be that he fucking ends up in a state-run facility, or he's going to be like on welfare and barely scraping by at some weird job, or he's going to be in prison. So it's like, give him his DS for now. No reason to get your fucking head cracked open about it, right? And fucking 30% of the kids in this fucking school can probably read anyway, so give it a break. Let him have his fucking Nintendo.
Kansas High School took a 17-year-old ESE student's video game away.
ESE.
He chased after her into the hallway and, according to the report, pushed the victim so hard it took her off her feet in the air 5 to 6 feet, knocking her unconscious.
The Miami Hurricanes have just signed him as a linebacker.
This could have been homicide. When you push people down like that, they hit their head. You never know.
All right, guy.
Allegedly continued his assault as the teacher's aide lay helpless on the ground. Investigators say surveillance shows the student kicking her, then getting on top of her and punched her in the body and back of the head approximately 15
Wow,
times.
they're not even showing.
He's
They're not even
6'7",
showing it
270
because
pounds, and he's an ice.
NBC got the memo. NBC News got the memo because they're not showing the fight. They're talking about it, but they're not showing it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. There's probably a lawyer
That's a
involved.
big kid.
You gonna be cool with Deputy King and I?
I don't want to go to jail.
Yeah, you see.
Look at me. I have more important places to be.
Yeah, see what I mean? I mean, he's clearly
he's got more important
Yeah.
things to do, like playing his Nintendo DS.
Understand.
Switch.
The sheriff
Switch,
says
which is his
Matanzas
life.
Yes.
has 2 SRDs at the high school, but it's a big campus, so it took them several minutes to arrive.
Fortunately, other students and other faculty members, administrators came and intervened.
The students charged with felony aggravated battery and, of course, will be subject of school discipline, including possible expulsion. As first responders tended to the victim, the 17-year-old detained and being walked away. According to the report, he started to spit towards the victim and said when he comes back, he's going to kill her.
Normal stuff.
I mean, he's not all there.
I know, man. That's the thing. It's
They
like
need to get him fucking help. That's like the epitome of somebody that needs help, not fucking jail.
And also, let's be fair, shouldn't probably be around other
Normal
people.
students
I
and
mean,
faculty.
it really shouldn't, right? Like, I mean,
No, he should be probably going to school in a place where everyone is always prepared for somebody to fucking chimp out at any moment and start trying to bash somebody's skull in.
Right.
There's plenty of you go to any mental health facility, it's a different vibe.
Yeah.
They're always ready for it could be an old shriveled up white guy. It could be a fucking, you know what I mean? It could be a fucking little kid. You never know who's going to fucking wig out in that place. So you're like, all right, they're a little more on guard. This teacher was like, I'm taking this to the principal. Like, turned her back to him and everything. No, you can't be in a place like that.
thank you, Ronald Reagan.
Your legacy is intact.
The best line was Xander's and saying, no offense to retards, because God knows they're big and strong.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry. It was already so convoluted without this evil twin bullshit.
Thanks, Ken.
He just they build a whole plot point up for 3 episodes, and he gets murdered, and Ronnie literally breaks the 4th wall just because. Yeah, we're not doing this storyline.
It was too complicated.
Hey, what's your name, guys?
What's your name, guys?
I am tiny for Babar.
Anyway, this is the new the Frisky Dingoes, a show we're talking about. Highly recommend it. Watch it.
The first show I ever saw that in the first episode did a cliffhanger for the next episode. But the cliffhanger just spoiled the end of the.
I know.
Coming up next week. Oh God, she's dead. That was the first episode, and I went, okay, I'm hooked on this fucking show. The fact that they literally just fucking sandbagged their own fucking cliffhanger.
Okay, so
oh God, she died.
New Disney movie. We should check it out. There's a live action Peter Pan.
Black, gay, or trans?
Yes.
We're all.
Yes.
Okay.
Tell me, how did you come to Neverland?
Michael Jackson drove me.
Yeah. Well, it's driving.
My parents got this check, and then they dropped me off, and I rode on the Ferris wheel for a while, and then I don't remember so much.
I blacked out and then my butt hurt.
Are you?
Los pues.
Every last one of us.
You don't look like Corey Haim.
Not all boys. So
If you're all together, then how are you lost?
No, it's like the rap group, the Lost Boys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
what is this place? It's home.
Peter found it. Just like he found all of us.
It's like he found me. Peter.
Peter, in it.
In it, bruv. Guy Ritchie's Peter Pan.
Were you expecting someone else?
Yeah, white guy. Quartering's gonna have a fucking field day. Is that Pixie Black?
Oh, is that what we're gonna? You think is that what he's gonna hyper focus on?
Yeah, it's not Tinkerbell in this one. It's,
They're erasing all culture. No, Peter Pan's not my culture. You fucking meme war faggot.
it's not Tinkerbell. This is Spinderella.
And also, can I ask, like, at what point do these fucking retards with the Funko Pop dolls that hate these movies, and they go like, well, they're warping these stories in this culture. All of these stories are like thousands of years old. Most of it's like Brothers Grimm shit that unoriginal hacks just remixed for Disney. Was it a bastardization then? Like, that's what I mean. Like, all the things that basically Disney stole from old-timey stories. And basically The Lion King is basically just Hamlet. So are you mad about that? Or are you just, again, going back to my earlier point, you're not a culture warrior, you're not based, you just like a lot of childish shit, and you happen to also be a racist.
No spoilers, though, because I have Hamlet on my DVR.
Like he found me. Peter Pan?
Look, I will say this. I only spurg out when it comes to films and stuff, casting people or erasing white people from stuff, is if it's literally like a nonfiction historical story. Then it bugs me a little bit.
Right.
Like if you're
Like
going to
a black George Washington.
Yeah, like if you're going to do the founding fathers and they're all black, I'll be like, well, what are we doing? Unless that was the gimmick and they were just doing it like, what if then it would be fine if it was the bit. But if you were just going, no, this was history, and then they just made everybody not white, then I'd be like, okay, well, that's fucked up. But I mean, all of these stories are bastardizations of stories that were bastardizations of stories. So none of this shit's.
And by the way, somebody
above the fucking thing.
So, you're right. And somebody also brought this up. It's like there was already a live action Peter Pan. It was Hook, and it was pretty good. Like, do we need another one?
Yeah, it was all right.
You didn't like Hook? I liked Hook.
It was all right.
You didn't like Rufio?
No, not really.
Okay.
Think someone else?
He was also in Surf Ninjas.
Pleasant Surf Ninjas. Which I prefer.
Mm-hmm. So it's like Peter Pan. What ethnicity is he, though? I'm really trying to figure it out.
You got stuck, buddy.
What do you say, boys? You ready for an adventure? It looks very far away.
It's closer than you think.
Seriously, our budget's not that big. Marvel has not been doing great.
No, they have been slashing budgets, huh?
Well, there goes Big Ben. So here's what they're doing.
Maybe they shouldn't have given so much fucking back end to all these people that were never going to stay in their franchises.
You want to know what they're doing? The same thing they try to do with that Wednesday Addams show. They're just trying to Harry Potter up. They're trying to replace Harry Potter because she's like fucking, the turf or whatever. So now they're trying to Harry Potter up.
I was going to say, too, this does feel a lot like Peter Pan and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Exactly. Tell me it doesn't.
You know what I mean? There's this new aesthetic. It's like a Harry Potter aesthetic, and everyone's ripping it off.
They hate that woman, but they model everything after her. Here, look, watch. Here you go.
It's
here you go.
Pretty much just Harry.
Slow the Neverland down just a little bit if you can.
Yeah, here I can. Go watch that. Here you go.
There you go. Doing it like 0.75.
Okay.
I think it's perfect at 0.75 speed.
Yep, you got it. You're right. There it is.
There it is. This is just fucking Peter Pan and the Sorcerer's Stone.
You're a wizard, Peter.
Man, I'm so glad. Like, I just never watched Harry Potter.
Well, yeah, because you're an adult.
Yeah.
But I mean, so many people I know my age have, and I'm like,
Yeah, they have kids.
I remember when that chick. No. I know
no,
a
that's
lot
not-
of
there's
people
a lot
that
of
got
people
into
like
shit that are
it.
childless.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I
Okay,
don't
well,
get
then that's
the.
weird.
Like, I knew people that were adults when it came out that were like, we're going to see the Harry Potter. I'm like, that's where you're going on a Thursday night on your fucking night off? Are you fucking crazy? Like, you want to come? Absolutely not.
Don't come.
I'm going to come.
Don't come.
Hold the past in your heart, but where you go from here.
Oh, you think they're gonna do that racist Native American dance they did in the cartoon where they're all like, "Hey yo, whoa, whoa, hey yo, whoa, whoa." What was that one called? The Prairie N-words chant. I forgot the name of the song, but something like that.
Well, how come we're not getting any Peter Pan trailer core?
What will be the song? You need a trailer course. What will be the song though? See, the problem is it has to be something about not growing up or something like that. You know,
Forever Young.
Forever Young. Forever Young trailer core.
Oh my God! Tell me there's a trailer core.
Let's see.
That'd be so fucking funny.
Yep.
See, we could just, bro. You don't need. We're just basically. We could be Chat GPT for Hollywood. We'll crank this crap out that you want so bad.
Yeah,
It's
here it is.
easy. We could write this in an afternoon.
Holy shit! It really is.
What's up?
Give me 1 second. I just gotta open the door for 2 seconds.
This is so fucking stupid. I knew this would work out. I'm so glad it's a trailer core of
What
Forever
if
Young.
you could live forever? Do you really want to live? But forever was too long.
Welcome to Neverland.
Is it working? Is it working?
It's working. It's working.
Yes!
It's working way too well.
This summer, take a leap and learn to fly.
Oh, this is beautiful.
I want to stay. I want to stay young forever, 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 forever.
Wendy.
All right, can I
From the
explain-
studio that brought you Endgame.
and a bunch of other shit that sucks.
Okay, sorry.
Can I just say, Jay Beasky in the chat says, why does this work so well? Because Hollywood has created a system where all the parts just bolt onto each other so that you can just crank this shit out at a very, very like cheap rate. So that's why it's not like we're not just like geniuses that are like like connecting the fucking dots and like cracking codes. It's Hollywood has
They're
created
hacks.
a bunch of Hollywood is now GM. They've made all their parts to where they just bolt on and they all fit each other's shit, and nobody fucking cares, and nothing's original, and every SUV looks the same, and every pickup truck looks the same, and every fucking coupe looks the same. That's why it all works. That's why you could probably pull an alternator right now out of a Dodge and stick it in a fucking board, and the truck wouldn't even notice.
Good point.
It's just all this. They just crank out fucking bolt-on bullshit now.
Fucking Adonis Paul goes, they make this crap and then they want us to cry that Florida wants to tax them.
Yeah, no, I want Florida to bankrupt them.
Oh, fuck. Holy
Hollywood
fuck.
trailers. Making a Hollywood trailer is like building a PC.
It's super. Yeah, you swap parts out and it'll work. Hey, get me a trailer course song in Harry Potter aesthetics. Okay, got you. Here you go.
That's not true. It would actually take me a little bit longer to put together a PC.
Yeah,
So
good
I have
point.
Bigger hands and fingers.
And the graphics will be better than whatever this shit is.
But you're right. They're gonna spurg over a Black Fairy.
And then the trailer ends with this music and then, you can fly, Peter.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, this is gonna be fucking. You called it though. Watch, you're gonna see all the Bryson Grays out there being like, man, come on, Tinkerbell ain't black, y'all.
I know.
Shut up.
No
Nobody
one cares.
cares.
No one cares, man.
Remember when they fucking spurged out about Idris Elba being fucking Bond, and like most of us were like, no, that's
No,
not
that's
pretty.
actually, I would watch it in a heartbeat.
You
I
could-
like Idris Elba, so.
That was one of the first litmus tests of like how much of a fucking spurg faggot are you?
Yeah, it's like, who
It's like
cares?
when people really started being like, oh my God, Black James Bond, this is fucking disgusting. And you're like, what? Idris Elba's I don't know, man. He kind of owns, dude. He'd probably be really good James Bond. No, this is bullshit. That beep's not good. And you're like, okay, it doesn't really mean that much to me. He's a fictional guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
He's
like
not real.
tradition to have different people play Bond. Like,
Yeah. And it's like, okay, but at least they weren't like, all right, we're going to have Kodak Black play fucking James Bond. You know, the only two guys I would accept would have been Idris Elba or Ludacris.
I know you brought. You know, it's funny. You brought. I can't believe this. Mersh always does this. This is the next story.
Arrest warrant has been issued for South Florida rapper Kodak Black. Officials say Birth Decree, better known as Kodak Black, violated the conditions of his pretrial release. This mugshot is from his initial arrest last year when troopers pulled him over for driving with an expired driver's license and tags and found drugs
Folks,
on
remember,
him.
we
And
couldn't
authorities-
we couldn't pardon Julian Assange because he's dangerous, and we couldn't pardon Edward Snowden because he's a traitor. But Trump pardoned this guy, and he's already been arrested like 3 or 4 times since he's been pardoned.
Maybe Biden will pardon him too. Has anybody ever been pardoned by 2 different presidents?
Double pardons. That
I've
would be
never
dope.
seen that.
You can find a lot of pranks on social media these days, but this one is just nutty. First, you see the clean kitchen. It's gorgeous. Now everything covered in peanut butter.
What?
So this is a prank on TikToker covered his parents' kitchen in peanut butter.
Corbin Millett says he spent hours covering his parents' Pennsylvania kitchen in peanut butter as a prank.
Wow, that's so funny. Because if I was his dad, I'd be covering him in fucking punches and kicks.
Yeah, he would be covered in bruises.
Yeah.
is what he'd
oh
be
my
covered
God,
in.
I've seen this.
And he
Bro.
didn't miss an inch. Millett says he pranks his parents almost every
And to the kicker, both of his parents deathly allergic to nuts.
Dude, this is that would be so funny.
Yeah.
They all just die.
day.
You'd have to sell the house because you'd go into anaphylactic shock.
It's all peanut
It would
butter.
be everywhere,
Hey.
even when you cleaned it.
Hey guys, I have a real party house. Guess what?
Dude, that's like that's. I'm sorry, dude. That's
I'm
breaking the
so mad. I'm so mad looking at that.
I'm mad for these parents right
I'm
now.
so fucking mad looking at this.
That's amateur hour. He didn't even sunk his dad's dick.
Dude, fucking, I would be. Woo.
every day, but Dad was not amused.
Yeah, I think that was the.
I just went downstairs and I think he's.
Yeah?
You sick? We're gonna get antsy.
Was this fake? Because I also might. What if
It's
this
all
was fake?
Everything's always fake.
All right, no, that's bullshit.
Yes, we had-
Like, what his fucking reaction was, we're gonna get ants.
Yeah, that was your biggest fear. Your biggest problem with the
Come
peanut.
on, Dan. We're gonna get ants.
To bleep out a couple of the
Don't
words
put
there.
peanut
Millett says
butter
the
on my
clean-
dink. Bam, I'm gonna get ants on my dink.
You're putting peanut butter on the microwave, Bam.
That took about 3 hours because the peanut butter was in all the crevices. But the video, oh, hey, this makes it okay. It's exploded on TikTok with more than 4.5 million likes and 85,000.
Yeah, and it's so stupid and it's fake.
And now he has to escalate and keep doing things for the rest of his life to make money.
Shares.
And it looks
Hello,
like
I'm-
AI art of a kitchen.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the rapist.
No, suspected rapist lookalike. It's not the rapist. But he is that guy. That is the guy, though.
I'm pretty sure he raped a woman.
SPLC investigator. It's remarkable how few birds were hearing, Chris. That's a good. There's not a lot of. You can hear a lot of birds in his little walk. I wonder why. Let's see here. Do we have anything else? Do we have anything else? Any more donations? I'm not seeing anything. Guys, thank you.
I have one from Lean and Mean from yesterday. Actually, you sent it to the wrong place.
Okay, what is it?
Where the fuck? Oh my god, I just had it. I'm such
Perfect.
A piece of shit.
Thanks, Virgie.
I'm such a piece of shit. I'm such a piece of shit.
He interrupted
I just had
me,
it.
and he wasn't even ready. And
that's the fucking vintage Virgie move.
It's.
No, I had it pulled up. I swear
Yeah,
to God, I
did you,
couldn't remember.
Virgie? Did you ever pull up?
I did, because when I opened it up in Discord again, it opened the tab up right
Uh-huh.
next to the other tab of it. So I did have it. He said, have you looked into the theory about Bill Gates buying up land above vast swaths of underground aquifers? I think he is trying to edge in on water monopolization. Your thoughts?
Well, you asked me that the last 3 minutes of the show.
Yeah.
My thoughts are that Bill Gates is potentially a pedophile. Does that help?
I mean, he's not.
Okay, Nightwave.
No, I got to do tax stuff.
Oh my God, fucking taxes. Ugh.
I know. I'm gonna do a Wednesday Nightwave
I get
tomorrow to make up for tonight.
Good luck with it. I hate tax shit. Fucking worst. Guys, thank you so much.
I'm only gonna even just start getting it ready, but
No, I get it. It's miserable. Guys, speaking of miserable, are you two fuck streaming?
No. BIRGY. Why is he alive? Virgie.